What's up, everybody? It's Gabe Crane. I'm here in Iao Valley at the property of the Maui Zen Dojo, just finishing with my weekly Aloha House clients in drug and alcohol addiction recovery and taking a minute to reflect on the themes of the class today. And I'm laughing because the theme today, which is not a fun theme, but it's the best theme, but it's not a fun theme, it's the theme of pain. We talked about today the power of being in the present moment and the beauty and peace of nature. Obviously, in this beautiful place of Iao Valley, we have this opportunity to experience that peace of nature and to experience the present moment in this way that is very beautiful and profound. But, at the same time, once we arrive in that present moment, also a lot of what is there is pain, and that's when it gets tricky. And that's when, in the words of some of the folks who were sharing today, it's like we don't want to be here anymore, we want to go there. We're trying to chase after a feeling we like or get away from a feeling we don't like. We are doing what we can to seek pleasure and avoid pain. So I'm laughing because it's so painful. It is so painful. And I have to laugh at myself and my own avoidance patterns to stomach the courage to sit here and share about the class, because, it's a big part of me wants to get away from even doing this exercise and sharing with you guys. My clients, I love working with this population and the folks who come up and join me for this class. Sometimes folks are in different states. Sometimes they are detoxing, engaging in mindfulness, sitting quietly with yourself. It's hard for me to do that and feel my own pain. So I have a lot of understanding for it being that way for other people too. But it's interesting, what I notice in that process is my own insecurity, when I'm hearing people not necessarily engage with my activities or talking or moving around. If I was teaching a Qigong workshop or meditation class in meditation hall, someone will come up to this, a docent is going to come up to this person and ask them to, change their behavior, right? In this case, that's not really the way it works, and that is a great mentor, a great Tor mentor, as they say in internal family systems, for me. How much pain, how much insecurity is coming up from whether I'm doing a good job as a teacher. Am I engaging my class, my students, in a way that's meaningful for them? I want them to be happy. I want them to experience pleasure, not experience pain. But I can't entirely keep them from that. And the way that they respond is it's halfway my purpose of how I, or my responsibility for how I show up and support them. And then half of it is beyond my control. What can I do? Yeah, sorry y'all, it sucks, there's pain. There is pain in life, and we got to learn to face it. And if we don't learn to face it, then we have maladaptive responses. And especially in the context of doing drug and alcohol addiction recovery, some of those responses can get super real. And it's easy to kind of write it off or skate by on the surface. But unfortunately, I think that's actually the deeper reality of life. We're all kind of confronted with that, and we're all invited to face that. So I want to just close today's video by sharing that I saw a client of mine a couple nights ago when I was going for dinner. I saw a client of mine who's been up here in this class with me here in this beautiful place. Beautiful guy, shares my grandfather's name, really high on fentanyl, sweating a lot. And I stopped what I was doing and I hung out with him for a while, called the crisis hotline, they suggested that he go to the hospital. He didn't want to go to the hospital. There were not resources that were available for him at that hour to go somewhere. He did not have a phone. And I had to let him go. I hung out with him for about 40 minutes or so. I gave him a good hug. He gave me a good hug. I think he sobered up some while he was with me. But I had to let him go. I gave him my number on a piece of cardboard, and he went off to try to sleep at a tent at the beach and told me he didn't have any more fentanyl and wasn't going to be getting high anymore. But I think just, you can get numb to so many things, and there's so many things in this world, degrees of suffering, and in this line of work that unfortunately is not an uncommon experience, and people are going in and out of all of those experiences very frequently. But also just like, my God, like just feeling that grief, feeling that care, that longing. And I think that's something that I can share with you all, that I've been contacting inside myself, is just that fierce longing for love and for connection, for health, for well-being, for myself, and also in the faces of people that I see suffering. And so it fills me with emotion, grief, to share this. And yeah, I don't know what to do with all of that. I think it is what it is. It is not just what it is, but this is where I'm at, and this is where this journey of this work is taking me right now. So thank you for listening. Thank you for engaging with me. Wishing you well on your own journey, wherever that might take you. And wishing for you good health, presence in the present moment, and the courage and willingness to face your pain with love and give it a big hug. I love you.